Black Power, family. Black Power. We want to take the time right now to just reflect on how the things that we go through in life. Some of us don't get a chance to even, not even get a glimpse, of the black power or that manhood that our young brothers and sisters came into this world with all that black power, all that divine energy, that has been snatched away by various methods, either from somebody that looks like them, but primarily our enemies, that cracker, it's a time. This is a time where, once again, it's time for somebody to heal. If somebody can grow from this brother's passing, this young baby's passing, if that can help somebody wake somebody up, maybe somebody may say from now on, man, I'm not gonna get high no more, man. Because I mean something. I'm better than this. I mean more to my family, more to life than this. I don't wanna go out of here in the condition that I'm currently in. So let me get this energy from this young baby's past and gravitate as the creator. Could I have some of that energy to strengthen me, to make me a better person? So I can grow, because I don't know when my day is coming. None of us don't know. None of us don't know when that day is coming. So we gotta come up with some solutions, man, because it's bad enough that we're dealing with this fucking cracker, man. Our natural fucking enemy. But yet we starting to become our own enemies. So it's time for us to heal, so we can go ahead and move to the next level, man. Because I'm not gonna stop until we are liberated as a people, man. My grandbabies, my great grandbabies, when they look at me in a book and they can say, yeah, that's my great grandfather or my grandfather. He put some work in. He tried to make some changes. At least he tried, even if it doesn't be any changes or situations be the same or worse 40 or 50 years from now. At least they can say, well, he tried to put some work in. He gave it his all. He devoted his entire life, to liberate and see the black nation embrace salvation, man. Something that'll be so triumphant and so joyful. It's beyond, the imagination can't even fathom the joy that black liberation and salvation, would bring if we somehow acquired, and it has to come, And for another thing, man, we got to start being thankful. Start being thankful for the person that you with, your significant other, man. Be thankful. It's nothing promised, nothing. So cherish each day. Stop bickering and arguing, disassume your assumptions and, taking people for granted, using your own family members, taking advantage of people, man. Because you never know when it's going to be the end. And it's very, very disheartening to go at the age of 14, And I've been doing this stuff for 12 years, man, burying these babies, man. And I'm at the point where, something has to give. A lot of us gonna have to, and I say us because I don't want to, put myself out there, isolate myself like I'm the only one that's doing work. So I'm saying us as a whole. We got to step our motherfucking game up, man. Because our people, man, we're going out of here, man. And the majority of the time is before our time, man. For the entertainers, athletes, everyday fucking people, man. But the poor people are being oppressed the most. And we got to just have to stop. You know, just it has to stop. At what point do we throw in? Do we say, man, let's just go ahead and deal with this motherfucking cracker? Because he's the culprit of this. Every black person is laying in the ground behind violence, behind a drug overdose, or any of that, man. It's the crackers motherfucking fault for implementing black self-hatred. This shit goes all the way back to slavery. But we don't want to look at that, man, because we think this motherfucker gonna have some type of compassion for us. But it's not gonna happen like that. They want to send us to the slaughterhouse, specifically the black males. And you sisters, man, y'all have to learn how to be more. You gotta be a woman. Step up, be worthy of a man, because a lot of you yell this shit out about you want a good man, ain't no good men out here. It's a lot of them, but are you a good woman? Not the woman that you think you should be, but are you a woman that's worthy of a fucking black God? Put the materialistic shit. Are you materialistic? Do you drink? Do you drug? Do you smoke cigarettes? Do you have eating habits? How are you physically? Are you out of shape? Are you overweight? You wear fake hair? You wear fake nails? You got a ton of children? You got to look at yourself first. And stop yelling and crying and whining about ain't no good men out here. And vice versa for the men. Brothers, you walk around talking about you a God, but you ain't got no motherfucking teeth. And you don't have no income. You ain't hustling. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got no type of grind on. Cause them books you can't eat off them books. Baby, the ISIS papers can't fill an infant's bottle up. It's good to have that knowledge and be conscious, but at the same time, man, it has to be thorough, hard application to go along with the information to become that true scholar, warrior, God, that you so desire in your heart to be. So, and it's a sad thing, man, burying a baby, man. 14 years old, man. His puberty hasn't fully developed yet. And he's already been shot multiple times, and it's sitting in the morgue now, man. It's just time to be thankful for a lot of shit, man. And stop being ungrateful. Stop being so motherfucking selfish. Stop thinking about yourself all the time. That it's all about you. It ain't about nobody else. And when I say selfish, I'm talking about people who just, you got motherfuckers that all they want to do is look good, and walk around prancing and all that bullshit, without no motherfucking substance. Yeah, you look good, but if I ask you a question about your motherfucking ancestral history, it's like I'm talking French to you. And I'm saying this to the entire black community. It's a lot of bullshit, man, that we have to stop in order for situations like this to cease. My heart is aching terrible right now because a baby is, people have been murdered. Another person, I just got a call that another person involved in that shooting has just passed. A young man, I think 22 years old. Died on the operating table a couple hours ago. And this shit has to stop, man. It is. This shit is an epidemic, and I urge you, parents, man, get your children, start teaching your children about the history of themselves, because when they find out that they come from a lineage of kings and queens and gods and warriors and that fucking basketball players and boxers and football players. That we invented so much the sciences, Imhotep, who was the first open heart surgeon. That was almost 3,000 years before some so-called Christ came into the picture. For all those books and these doctrines were even invented, And that shit, man, it's just, You know, and I feel for the parents. And then some of you sisters, you gotta cut the umbilical cord. You gotta stop, you know, being afraid to let these boys, you know, get into the right hands of some men to help raise them if their fathers are not in the picture. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, a lot of you sisters have, you know, you still got the titty in these babies' mouths because they always think you can fix every situation. You know, and that's a lie. You have lied. Y'all lying to these boys. You're lying to these babies. You can't fix every situation. You can't show him how to be a man. You know, you can't direct him and show him any symptoms when he has chlamydia or a yeast infection or whatever he goes through. You know, and stop training these sisters to be hood rats. That it's okay to motherfucking twerk or whatever that shit is that they doing, whatever that dance Beyonce, that it's okay for these babies to do that shit. That it's okay for them to wear Jordans and Helly Hansen and shit. That don't define our babies, and it's getting a lot of our people killed. You know, you gotta wake up out of this motherfucking madness, man. You know, cause all it is orchestrated, planned out insanity and madness, man, to take our people to a far subordinate level until they meet their demise. You know, with the crack cocaine and the drug subculture, the effeminization, and that's big now. They're using these entertainers, you know, for effeminization purposes. So have them saying that it's okay to be gay and all that, to eat a motherfucking dick and shit like that, you know. And our babies see this motherfucking, this sick ass shit, you know. I had a little boy 3 years old outside saying he was gay. No, how in the fuck can he be gay? Because my mother told me that it was okay. You know. I mean, man, you know, it's gonna take a lot of work. It's gonna take a lot of work, man. You know, and it has to be the right application, the right formula has to be put together to bring our babies up, man. You know, right now, I'm getting ready to go do some studying. You know, I got some little work to do, and I'm gonna get back with y'all shortly, man. Peace, Black Power. I'll end it and let you listen to some of this music just to reflect. If you took the time, have a song. As the ancestors to really help us get through this. You know, God and the ancestors, you know, give us the strength so we can pull through this. You know, raise another one of our kings and queens up. You know, I ask the ancestors, I ask the Creator and all the deities to work with us. You know, continue to work with us, because there's a lot of us out here fighting and we need your help. And there's no other way we can do it without you. No other way. You know. And, you know, like as always, when I make my pledge, I pledge every day to make some changes. Do whatever I can to bring the next person up, to raise the consciousness of the black community. Because it's a challenge, but it's also a blessing too. So I ask the Creator to strengthen me in that area. You know, make me a better person. Make me be an example. Peace.